Alright guys, I'm here with another reaction. This is to the It Honest trailer, and yes, I saw It, which was a good-ass movie, of course. I've seen the original, which was long as hell. Yeah, but I honestly like this one better. No disrespect to the OG, but this was just better. This was like, you know, Bill Skarsgård and Tim Curry. That's like the parallel to like Nicholson and Ledger, you know, two great actors who portray these iconic characters. And of course, the sequel is coming out next year, and I cannot wait. Hopefully they don't screw it up. But with that being said, let's see this on this trailer. All right, here we go.
We asked you to vote for the 2017 movies you wanted us to make an honest trailer for. Now, your number 3 choice floats too. Today's episode is brought to you by TurboTax. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Alright, here we go.
From the twisted mind of Stephen King, master of horror, suspense, and really inconsistent movie adaptations.
Yep.
People really should learn to keep their hands to themselves.
Comes the scary clown movie that was so scary, it killed the actual clown industry?
That's weird.
Thank you, movie. Thank you so much. It. Life in Derry, Maine has its ups and clowns because Pennywise is lurking in the gutter. And this piece of it will eat you alive unless he just feeds on people's fear.
Tasty, tasty, beautiful fear.
Or maybe he eats you alive and feeds on your fear.
Feast on your flesh as I feed on your fear.
Or maybe he'll just scare you real bad and leave you alone. It's kinda muddled. Rule of thumb, main characters get spooked, everyone else is clown food.
That's so
true. The idyllic child murder capital of America.
People die or disappear 6 times the national average.
And meet a losers club full of Goonies and Lost Boys. Kids who beat One Direction fans in a screaming contest. There's the leader, the sick one, the bookworm, the kid from Stranger Things, in glasses, the girl one, and also the other two, whose character development got cut for time. Mike doesn't say a word for 45 minutes of screen time. Do you really want to turn one of the book's main characters into the Winston of the movie? Really? Okay, movie, you're the movie. Thrill as each child's fear preys on them in a unique form. Just try not to notice that it preys on them in the exact same way, where the kid will go off on their own. Notice something out of the ordinary.
You look like a nice boy.
Please.
And slowly walk towards it.
Hello?
Until a monster pops out. Y'all know you can just say nope and walk the other way, right?
Yup.
Problem solved. Ride the wave of nostalgia that's still sweeping Hollywood and get your required dose of 80s pop culture. Like
that was so good.
New Kids on the Block, Mullets, that terrible Street Fighter game, that time in school where girls have started puberty but boys are still years off.
We're in the same class.
Yep.
Not knowing how AIDS works.
My mom's friend in New York City got it just by touching a dirty pole in the subway, and a drop of AIDS blood got into his system through a hangnail.
And of course, the kid from Stranger Things, which makes you nostalgic for Stranger Things, which makes you nostalgic for the 80s, which makes you nostalgic for Stephen King's It. And the circle is complete. Feast on this enjoyable movie adaptation of a popular TV adaptation of a creepy book that managed to out-creep Tim Curry and wisely punted the boring adult stuff that no one remembers to the sequel, plus made some radical departures from the original book, ditching the 50s era, that preteen gangbang scene, and the appearance of Macharin, the god turtle, who teaches Billy how to perform the magic ritual of Chud. You guys made that one up. No? Really? That's in there? Wow, makes sense to cut it, but at the same time, I kinda want to see that. So enjoy a horrifying trip down memory lane that cements clowns as the scariest childhood thing since dolls and puppets, making boatloads of cash for everyone involved, and guarantees that somebody somewhere just greenlit a Maximum Overdrive remake. I don't know if I'm ready for another Stephen King-assance, you guys. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Starring
Here we go.
Dorky Pig. Way more important in Chapter 2. Kyle Bruflovsky. Why write a joke when your real name is Finn Wolfhard? OG Chunk. Young Sheldon. Justice for Bev. But Doctor, I Am Pagliacci. And the Insane Clown Posse. Stephen King's. Batman came out on June 23rd, and Lethal Weapon 2 came out on July 7th, so Derry either gets movies really early, school gets out really late, or they wanted to give us one more hit of that sweet, sweet nostalgia. This episode was brought to you by TurboTax.
Alright, fellas, well, there you have it. It on its trailer. Really quick, my thoughts on the movie. I never get my thoughts on the movie, actually, surprisingly. Let me just say, the special effects were heavily on point. The effects and the storyline and everything was just all heavily on point. And like I said, I did see the original, which was 4 goddamn hours. And I thought Lord of the Rings was long, because those movies were 3 hours. This movie had way more Easter eggs than I thought. It was by Watchmojo, I saw that video. I clearly noticed the Tim Curry look-alike clown in that one scene where Richie is looking at all the clowns, and there's one right there next to the coffin. You can barely see it. Bill Skarsgård was just scary as hell. Alright, so one thing I forgot to mention in this video was, yeah, it needs to be addressed. Now, there are clearly a lot of moments from the book that did not make it on screen. A lot. But the most controversial was, yeah, if you guys read the book, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Stephen King had his reason to why that happened, but like, it's bad enough that you have a book that literally, yeah, you guys get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it would have been mega controversial. I mean, it is controversial nonetheless. But can you imagine, like, especially people who watched it in theaters, can you imagine the awkward talk? Like, if a family went to go see that, imagine the awkward talk on the drive back home. It would have been really uncomfortable. And apparently people were waiting for them. Like, what is wrong with you? That could have easily been the most disturbing thing I had ever seen. I mean, I've seen a lot of messed up things in my time. I've seen the most popular jacked up internet videos. I've seen a lot of disturbing and creepy images. I've seen and heard about a lot of jacked up stuff. But if that would have happened, that could have easily been the most disturbing thing I could have seen. So thank God that did not happen. Thank God. Like I said, guys, in my last video, yes, we still need a tripod. This dude right here is still holding it. But I should get one by tonight. Tonight, I should get my newest one, and hopefully that will get us started, alright, guys? Because again, no tripod, no videos. That's how it is. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the movie. I love it. I have to buy it. I need to get the movie ASAP. Yeah, most of that was true. I'm gonna start some controversy right now. I'm not the biggest fan of Stranger Things. I don't get why it's so popular, but you know what? I know people are passionate about this stuff, so I'm not trying to start anything, alright? I'm just letting you guys know. I gave it a chance, but I'm like, like, it didn't really pique my interest like other shows. But again, just my thoughts. So don't lose your mind. All right, don't go crazy. And that was so true right there too, because I told you guys I saw both parts of the original, and I don't remember jack of the adult stuff. But that's all right. So well, let me do a little impression really quick. Without your vote, or how about here, Georgie, take it. Hey, that was good. That was good. Do you agree? Wait, really?
Wait, did you?
Take it. Just the voice, not the look.
I guess.
Or how about I remember too when I saw that trailer, that scared the hell out of me. That guy was way too. Yeah, there were a couple of jump scares that actually got me. Be sure to click the notification button. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And until then, REKLEZ Rich, signing out.